The streets are talking, and right now, the word on the line regarding Key Glock just took a heavy turn. If you tapped into the underground networks over the last 48 hours, the real ones are whispering about a reported shootout that allegedly jumped off at a Key Glock listening event down out in Houston, Texas. Now, if you look at the mainstream media or try to Google it, you ain't gonna see no official police reports, and the local news outlets are completely silent. To a regular civilian, that means the story is fake. But anyone who really understands how the turf and the rap game collide knows a media blackout doesn't mean nothing happened. Out here, that kind of silence usually means one of three things. It means you got an active investigation where the authorities are keep details close to the chest, or you got a room full of people who stick to the script and refuse to talk to the police, or it means the industry machine is actively putting a muzzle on the situation to protect a multi-million-dollar corporate rollout. Key Glock is out here on the move right now, pulling up to different cities for his exclusive listening party tour ahead of his new album Project X, which is locked in for June 19th. But with rumors of gunfire tracking his every move, what was supposed to be a victory lap has suddenly turned into high-risk territory. It forces us to look past the glitz of the album rollout and face a real question. Is Key Glock in serious danger? To fully understand why a rumored shooting in Texas instantly causes panic across the culture, you gotta look at the psychological warfare that's been directed at Glock for months. The internet has been playing a sick game with this man's life, throwing dirt on his name just to farm views. Just a few weeks ago, the algorithms were completely hijacked by a wave of vicious death hoaxes, clickbait channels, and fake pages.
Key Glock was rushed to the hospital. They said that Moneybag Yo now, they was in the same area or whatever. You know they rock with the same people. As soon as Key Glock hopped out his car, he went inside the store. He came out the store. His homies was already parked in back of him. His homie said that white cop pulled up. They started shooting. The dude hopped out the back seat of the car. He started shooting the ARP. He started dumping it. He shot at least 15 to 20 times.
Flooded the net claiming Key Glock had been gunned down. They used fake headlines and doctored images to convince millions of fans that another tragedy had struck Paper Route Empire. Glock eventually silenced the noise by casually posting on his Instagram stories, showing he was alive, well, and focused on his craft. But while those specific reports were exposed as fake news cooked up for ad revenue, they left behind a lingering sense of dread. The reason these hoaxes are so believable to the public isn't because the fans are gullible. It's because the culture knows the environment Key Glock navigates every single day is the real deal. In the rap world, fake news thrives because it mirrors a very lethal reality. When an artist is constantly targeted by digital execution rumors, it desensitizes the audience, making it harder to separate corporate clickbait from actual street-level danger when a real situation finally jumps off. The hoaxes might be fiction, but the target on his back is absolute. Whether Key Glock is touching down in Atlanta, Los Angeles, or a high-energy city like Houston, Texas, he is navigating an environment where a single security lapse can be catastrophic. The threat doesn't care that he's trying to push the culture forward, or that he has a highly anticipated album dropping. The street politics dictate that as long as you carry the legacy of a contested empire, you are operating in enemy territory the second you step out of your front door. As we move deeper into the summer, Key Glock is sitting on the cusp of the biggest run of his professional career. The buzz surrounding him right now is deafening. He's already set the tone with heavy-hitting singles like Loco and Go, proving his solo formula hasn't lost a single step. He was recently spotted leaving the Rockstar Games headquarters in New York City, a move that sent the hip-hop world and the gaming community into absolute overdrive with heavy speculation that his music will headline the soundtrack for Grand Theft Auto. Everything is perfectly aligned for a historic run. His upcoming studio album, Project X, is locked in to drop on June 19th. He is executing a meticulous rollout, keeping his guest features entirely hidden to surprise the fans on release day. But this massive commercial momentum is exactly what creates the paradox of his current existence. The higher his star rises, the louder his music plays, and the more wealth he accumulates, the larger the the target on his back becomes. The reported undercurrents out of Houston remind us of the fragile tightrope he is forced to walk. He is expected to be a global superstar, a charting artist, an approachable public figure hosting packed listening sessions across the country, while simultaneously operating with the tactical awareness of a general in an active conflict zone. The official media reports might be quiet for now, and the industry might be doing everything in its power to keep the focus strictly on the music, but the culture knows better. Key Glock isn't just rapping for plaques or streaming numbers anymore. He is fighting to keep a legacy alive while carrying the weight of a legendary, dangerous empire. As June 19th rapidly approaches, the fans are locked in. The independent networks are watching every single stop on his listening tour, and everyone is praying that the music can finally outrun the danger. Stay tapped in. Keep your eyes on the moving pieces, because this story is unfolding in real time. When Dolph passed away back in 2021, it did not just change the music industry, it completely altered the path of Key Glock's life. Dolph was not just an artist, he was a true visionary. He built Paper Route Empire completely from the ground up, entirely independent, turning down massive major label contracts to maintain total control over his music catalog, his business, and his future. But staying independent in this industry brings intense competition and heavy corporate resistance. Dolph operated with an authentic attitude that made a massive impact across the entire city of Memphis.
So in an industry full of trends, you know, everything goes up and down. People be into different stuff every day. Like, how do you preserve yourself? Like, how do you stay true to Key Glock?
I just stay away from people. I just chill with my people.
We was talking about that.
Cause me and my people have our ups and downs. I ain't got time to go to no ups and downs with no new nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care for it.
So this is an industry where, like, you see the fake love and the fake all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You navigate that real well, cause you ain't even trying to.
Yeah, and they know
socialize.
I ain't. They know I ain't.
I don't be seeing you socialize with nobody. Actually,
It's
they
like
know.
you pop in, you be out for
I
a
see you
second,
do.
and then you go right back.
You do your feature, you get the hell on.
Hello.
Yeah. Do what I'm here to do.
Nah, for sure. Nah, that's gonna keep you grounded and keep you around for a long time, bro.
Sure.
Are we gonna get another project at the end of the year? Cause I know you be dropping. You like to drop.
I ain't gonna lie. Who knows, bro?
Okay.
I might get in a whole nother mood. So